Here now, the one and only Daniel Radcliffe. We've watched him. We were just discussing it for more than 20 years on the big screen in the Harry Potter films and more. Well, now he is starring in a version of the life of a pop music parody singer. You know him, you love him. Weird, the Al Yankovic Story. So good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I was just saying, you've been in my home for 25 years now.
And I'm sorry about that. You've seen way too much of my face. I'm sorry.
No, but you know, I was saying, as a parent, you're forced to watch a lot of things. It was always a pleasure to watch you in the Harry Potter films.
That's very kind. I'm sure
you.
there's worse you could be. I'm sure there's a lot of like cartoons and kids TV that must get a rating. Yes.
Indeed, indeed. This latest film, actually, interestingly, I heard your girlfriend and her family are big Weird Al fans?
Yeah, the reason I knew Weird Al's music a bit growing up in the UK, but really my full kind of indoctrination into Weird Al came when my girlfriend and I started dating 10 years ago, and her family are also all huge Weird Al fans. So yeah, it was like the soundtrack of our Christmases and like road trips or whatever. And now, yes, there's like Al and Eric, the director's reaction to the film that I care about the most, and then just under that is my in-laws.
Yeah, no, if you're huge fans, that's the soundtrack of my childhood as well, like the 80s. That was right. The Weird Al era there. And I know that you started practicing the songs. What was that like?
Well, so nobody actually asked me to learn the accordion, but I felt that like if I'm playing Weird Al and I don't even try to learn the accordion, that's just pretty lazy. So I did. I learned I can actually, that is me getting the fingering of the left hand correct for my Bologna. I learned how to play that, and my girlfriend lived with me while I learned to play that. And there was a period where I could only play the beginning of the bit, but not I could play the da 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 da, but never actually got to my Bologna.
And so she's still your girlfriend right now, even with all of that going on.
She's incredibly tolerant and patient.
So Weird Al actually plays an executive in this movie. And we have a clip that features both of you.
Oh, great.
So let's take a look.
What did you think?
Do you know why they call it the music business?
Why?
Because it's a business.
It's a business!
Use your head, kid. Nobody wants to hear a parody song when they can hear the real thing for the same price. What's the point?
Yeah, it makes no financial sense whatsoever.
People actually did not recognize Al on set that day. He was just walking past people, and people were literally going, "Where's Al?" Because without the hair, you don't clock him in the same way.
I would not have. I was about to say the same thing, but his voice, you recognize the voice. He chose you to play him. Did he tell you why?
So, in some part, it was at least because, like 10 years ago, I performed a song by another like comedy songwriter called Tom Lehrer on a chat show in the UK, and I think he just saw me do that, and he's also a fan of that person. It was like, this guy gets it. So you never know what doing on a talk show will do for you. This could be getting me a job in 10 years as well. I don't know.
And do you have any idea who you would like to play you in a biopic of your life?
I mean, there's only one answer for this, really, and it's Elijah Wood.
Yes.
We get mistaken for each other quite regularly, so I feel like it will be we can trade off and do each other's biopics.
That's pretty good. I do appreciate that. Now, I said I saw a lot of you in my house growing as my kids were growing up. But I also live in the West Village here in New York City, and I saw a lot of you in Halloween.
Right.
You are a non-stop Halloween costume.
I'm sure, yes. That's one of the kind of fun legacies. Actually, yeah, Potter and obviously Weird Al, big Halloween costume as well. So yeah, but I love seeing people dressed up as part of stuff. Like particularly, it's very cute when kids are doing it, and you can be like, yeah, great job, you look amazing. Harry approves.
I mean, your legacy lives on.
Exactly.
At least once a year.
And that's honestly one of the most fun ways you can see it living on. Like, that's awesome.
I love it. Daniel Radcliffe, thank you so much for being in studio with us. Weird, the Al Yankovic Story will be available to stream for free on the Roku channel on Friday. Very exciting.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.